But before we
It's
have a game, we have racers. Look at two of them, because you have two.
I would hope we have at least two.
Yeah.
what a profile picture for Callback. I think it's like a dolphin nose or something.
No,
but it
we
looks
figured
like
out what it
tiny
is. It's
eyes.
a Final Fantasy thing.
Yeah. Someone found exactly what Final Fantasy monster it is and posted it
awesome.
in chat, and it was unmistakable that it was exactly that thing. And it was like, God
That's
damn,
fantastic.
someone was on it.
I love all of the fun that this has like brought, seeing the avatars blown up like this. Anyways, go over the racer card.
We got some girl on the left, aka some girl on the internet. A fantastic all-around player. Who has there's a running joke that she's been a top 8 level of player in terms of skill for a long time, but hasn't quite made it. Finished 9th during Mystery Tournament 14. I think has been 9th before. So everyone's wondering, when it's going to be her year to make top 8. Maybe this could be the one.
One Kuso Grande as well.
Yeah. And then we've got Callback participating for the first time, so we have a heavy favorite. But I'm guessing this is not a winners one match. No, it's definitely not. So Callback is coming into this with a win.
Oh, well, we can see that. Can you show us the tournament progress so far, Maurice?
Ba-da-dum.
Nice.
Oh,
They both have one win.
Yeah, so some girl had a pretty decisive win and a pretty awesome game in Baba is developers.
Baba is used.
Hampuli's Baba's use is
Baba's Use, it's the New York version.
he's an Italian gangster. Baba has Uzi.
I like my roommate is. It's like, oh, that's a baseball. I wonder if is Hampuli in chat. Was that the inspiration?
I don't know. I think it was more like those really long
Manga
Japanese,
titles.
like novel titles. Yeah.
Right. Oh, and Cyro Hydra won against Cyro Hydra in Clue Clue Land. Callback.
Oh.
Clue Clue Land was insane.
Klukulan.
That was just a crazy game.
That was great.
That was
Yeah.
weird.
And Callback did really well in it. Like, I'm pretty sure beat my time by... I had like 30 minutes and they had like 25 or something. Like a really, really big improvement. And then kept going the next 5 levels. That took me like so long because the game gets horrible. But it kept going for fun and then did those even faster. Clue Clue Land is nothing like the game that they are going to play right now, though.
No, it's not.
This is Armored Police Metal Jack.
Good time.
Jack on!
Jack on! On. He says on. He says on.
Yeah, it does sound like he says jack off, but we'll hear that later.
Don't play Blue Jack. He's not good.
Yes, the Red Jack, who they're locked to, has a gun, and then you can get stuff for the gun. No, this isn't the U.S. release. It's not a U.S. release, no. And you can get... Anyway, it's nice to have a ranged weapon. Blue Jack certainly does not have a ranged weapon, and is at a severe disadvantage because of it.
He's also a lot slower.
Yeah, and he can't make some jumps.
Yeah,
because he's so slow.
Or he barely can. They're the tightest jumps ever, whereas they're just kind of like normal hard jumps for Red Jack here. So this is like a Russian attack sort of thing where you can go to the right, but there's all these guys that are going to get in your way. And so there's like little decisions to be made about like, do I stop, turn around and kill this guy, or do I try to just keep going right and maybe time a jump so he runs under me, that kind of thing. They've got this gun. The enemies will very rarely drop ammo for it, so you can shoot it a little bit at like, say, this mini boss guy.
Yeah, Callback coming out with an early lead. There are checkpoints in the levels, but I think there's only one in each. And I believe it's after this guy.
Lovely
Basically,
flamethrowers.
the only useful attack is your jumping attack. You never
Yeah.
want to attack on the ground.
Oh, double
I
kill.
guess the gun is fine.
Player dead. But also
Yeah,
punch
you just
dead.
die on your feet.
Yeah, you don't die, but it will tell you that you are. Oh, here we see the jack on. We're not going to hear it, though. There's a cutscene. Let's hope Callback skips it.
Yeah, well,
Nice.
or let's hope he doesn't so that we can watch it. 'Cause
Yeah, because it is awesome.
dies immediately. That's to be expected.
Player
It's
dead.
interesting that you say that, Hempuli, that the music sounds not great. I would say this game is probably not great. It's a fine race, and I think it's somewhat fun to race. But in general, it feels very low budget, even for the kind of game that it is, especially on the SNES. It doesn't have a lot going on, but I think one player could certainly play faster than the other.
We don't even have to commentate this game. This game commentates itself. It goes stage 1 start and then player dead.
I will say, I had a perverse amount of fun playing this game. Like ID was like Myth, play this as a see how dumb this is before we reject it sort of thing. And I was like, I don't know, man. Like I'm I'm kicking these guys. Like this
You
is all
discovered
right.
the red jack strats. Okay, here we go. Callback has done this. So basically, you can charge your punch, and you just do a full screen attack when you're the mech. And you only fight certain bosses as the mech.
1 health left. Is going for the big punch combos. Whenever you get a
Nice.
chance to do this to a boss, this is a good idea. Oh, jumps
Nice.
up with the finish, the clutch at 1 health.
The mech has a decent punch, the main characters. So what I did is I played this game as Blue Jack, and I was like, this is horrible. And then, yeah, I was just pissed off, so I just decided to watch Myth try and play it and be as bad as I was. And he honestly did pretty decent. Got about as far as I did, but then played it as Red Jack, and we're like, oh, this guy can actually play the game. Callback with an early lead. Some girl is not charging, but does have the stun lock tech. This is the first wall right here. Callback. We'll call this guy the Wall. That's his name.
My first instinct was to jump and kick him in the head, and he did I jumped, and then he did an uppercut.
What is this? This is new tech.
Oh, the crouching punches
That's
to the
new
gut.
tech. We didn't see that one. You can get him into a stun lock where whenever you jump, he uppercuts. And because of that, you can kick him in the head and he can never hit you. But if he does his forward punch, it's so long. His arm is like 4 arms that you have, and so you never get near him.
Yeah. Some girl is trying to bait out this attack and hold on with this 1 health, but no doing. Look at these jumps here. Keep in mind, Red Jack is like the faster character.
Yeah, with Blue Jack, you're like landing on your tiptoe. There's a third character too, but we didn't play him.
Yeah, you said he was even worse, so I didn't even try him.
He didn't have a good jump attack, which was my only thing.
Alright, more health this time for the boss, for some girl. Callback dead, but was there a checkpoint at the top of this platforming
The
section?
third one is Yellow Jack.
Was it yellow? I thought it was like silver or something.
I'm almost sure it's Yellow Jack.
Okay.
This is based on some anime. I haven't personally seen it, but it does seem like the kind of thing that would be popular in the early 90s.
Some girl going for the punch combos rather than like charging up a punch for the full screen attack.
Hasn't tried to charge it yet, but that is in the paste bin. Monterey Jack.
I can't get over the player dead. you
I know, I love that
disappear.
it just like tells you.
Yeah, like you disappear, then they were like, oh wait, how does the player know what happened? Player dead.
Nice, some girl has this. Yep.
Oh wow, just punch the heck out of it.
The boss of stage 2, I feel like you pretty much need to use the charge attack.
Yeah, that's the big thing about this game is it feels like you need to find the cheese strat for like every single boss.
And really every single enemy, other than the
Uh-huh.
popcorn ones. Well,
Yeah.
these guys too. You have to immediately jump and kick, because these guys are way faster than you. They have punk haircuts and they have knives, and they're trying to kill you immediately.
I love that as the elevator pitch for Armored Police Metal Jack.
Yeah.
There's these punk guys and they got knives and they're trying to kill you. Some girl just shooting this guy right in the nipples. Bam.
Okay, so here we've got... The problem with punching these guys is that there's 2 of them.
Also, your punch is garbage. It's such short range. Like, if you're trying to just land a hit, like, it's very hard. If you do land a hit, you can combo them, probably, and that's really good. But getting that first hit is very hard.
It's better in the mech. The punch is somewhat decent. It's like a lagoon punch when you're not in the mech, for sure.
It's still bad in the mech.
It is bad. Oh no, some girl wasting. So here, on popcorn enemies, you can grind for pickups, health and ammo pickups. These guys aren't popcorn enemies, so they're not going to drop anything. Yeah, you have to go way back in this stage, because there's only one checkpoint in each stage, and it's right after the mid-boss. And in this stage, the mid-boss is like the second screen in this level, so the checkpoint is really early.
So I think Callback just kind of found out that there's a weird mechanic to the jump attack. Like, so often what you want to do is hit a jump attack on an enemy that's standing on the ground. And so you want to like roll your fingers from like jump straight to attack. So you're attacking the moment you leave the ground. And you would love to do like a Super Smash Brothers like short hop to stay low and be able to land sooner and do it again faster, you know, over and over. But for some reason, if you do a jump a kick as soon as you leave the ground, it just launches you to your full jump height for some reason.
Yeah, it's super weird. And there's no... If you can short hop if you don't kick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't really understand. I assume that's some sort of mistake somewhere, but yeah, they have unlimited continues the whole time. I don't think they're... Oh, no, there is limited continues. That's right. And it starts you off at the beginning of the stage. Yes, they have unlimited continues to the stage selects, though.
Some girl hasn't figured out how to reliably get past these guys. I was doing a jump kick thing. Jumping baits out the uppercut. And then after it goes away, you jump in and kick him and then jump away. And that baits out another one, and you just loop that way. Callback figured out if you get close. Oh, here we go. Okay, some girl's finding this.
Yeah, this is interesting. Callback and Some Girl are both doing this strat, and Myth and I did not. We did the other one, but this seems faster. So clearly both better players.
Yeah.
This is good. They're async, which means that... So the interesting thing is, like, this guy rushes forward, but he doesn't actually have to hit. Like, it's just a full screen attack.
It is a little bit scary, though. I never figured out if he comes down where you are or if he comes down somewhere randomly. It was a little bit strange, and Callback cannot get hit. It has 1 more health.
It seems like he's tracking you, but then all of a sudden he, like, isn't. Sometimes he'll just, like, fall down right on top of you. Oh no, Some Girl coming into this fight with no health. Doesn't know the charge.
Oh, that's true. We haven't seen her do that. Okay, here we go. And from here, I think should just have a free win to the second phase of the fight.
Yeah, found an invincible spot right in the middle. This is perfect.
So the goal is to beat stage 5. Callback is just starting stage 3. Some guy shows up and he's just gonna punch the hell out of him.
Some Girl died on the boss. I don't really remember stage 3. Oh, I do a little bit. I remember this guy. I think you beat stage 3 more or less first try.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Atlas. So all you SMT fans, I'm sure you can find some Easter eggs.
Some girl having trouble getting the stun locks started on these guys. Still hasn't found a reliable way to do that. And until she does, she's just gonna take a bunch of damage before she gets to the boss.
Mm. Check on. Yeah, the player dead. I like that it's such a happy fanfare. It's like da you died. And then
It's such an impersonal message too. It's like a
yeah, player dead.
it's like a variable name or something that got flagged and is just being printed to the screen. Player
So
dead
true.
equals true.
Callback with the infinite on the boss.
Stage 3
Must
is
be a
already
fighting
done.
game player. No, there's not a death animation. You just die. You have to believe. There's a suspension of disbelief.
All right, stage 4 sucks.
Yeah, this is
There's-
where you can't play as Blue Jack because it's like a one-frame jump to make these jumps.
And then this fly comes like after the first one too, so you gotta like land another jump immediately to save your life.
Jack on.
Was that 1 health she had going into this again? Yep.
Well, she wasn't even moving last time. Like in the second phase. Now she understands she can maybe dodge him.
Yeah, this is doable at 1 health. Callback taking the intentional game over, the life count getting pretty low. This
That's
is a smart
smart.
play. Stage
think
4 is
some
going to be a
girls
bit of a
will
wall.
do
3 was like a cakewalk. 4 is going to pose some problems. There's some tricky enemies. There's some weird magnets that force you to stay grounded. Oh, she does get hit by the boss.
I thought she won because I looked over. I'm like, oh, she's just standing there. It's fine.
And then
But she
ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
was dead because there's no animation for dying. Yeah. Is this is the one with the fast robots that go wow and then they shoot
Yeah.
to you real fast.
The
I'm
jump
ready for
scare
them.
robots. Oh my
Yeah.
god. They're so the comedic timing of the robots is like impeccable. Like I can't believe it wasn't intentional. It's just set up so nicely.
Yeah, normally I mean I guess this is a beat 'em up, and normally we wouldn't include them because what you do differently than the other player wouldn't be much. But this is almost more of a platformer, even though it's kinda not. It's rare to die this often in beat 'em ups.
Yeah,
Oh, this is an interesting mechanic. The magnet makes
Yeah.
it so you can't jump.
You're also slow. So these guys come in and they outrange you. So what you need to do is wait for their punch and then go in and punch him. And then sometimes they come in from both sides. And then we reach this point here, which is where I started just farming these guys for shots because the boss at the end of this stage was garbage. And I just got like 30 shots and shot the hell out of him. Some girl has a full health bar for this. This is going to be a win for sure.
Oh yeah, these guys.
Player
They
dead.
respawn if you ever walk off screen.
Like, A, why are they so big? 2, why do they move so fast? 3, why do they shoot the ground at your feet to like a guy's making you like dance? Like
they won't even kill you if you don't move. They'll just miss you.
Yeah.
You have to walk into their shots.
But also you're really likely to do that because they just
Yeah.
burst in from the side of the screen and do their thing.
Oh, he's taking another intentional game over. This is gonna take too long. I don't know if I agree with this.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was just a missed jump or
Oh,
an
that could just be a
intentional-
missed jump because he's at the beginning of the stage.
Yeah.
It probably was a missed jump. Okay.
It's a tight jump even with the red jack here.
Yeah. Yeah, the jump attack
Oh.
in place, it's kind of like a Smash Bros. Nair is the way to go in this
Yeah.
game.
right, some girl with 1 life.
Got the
in this
stun lock.
stage.
Oh no, this guy's kind of fast. This guy can break out of the stun lock. I forgot. He did that to Mib too.
Keeps ducking under her stuff.
Ooh. Ba-da! You're dead. Yeah, so these popcorn enemies will drop ammo. And they
health.
infinitely respawn. Yeah, it's true. They'll drop health too, but
Yeah, the
Callback
drop rates are
had
not good.
health.
I had to kill like 30 guys or something to like get
No.
enough ammo to do what I wanted to do.
But 5 each, so that's decent.
God, they really just shoot for a long time.
Yeah, and I think you use the bullets to take these guys down.
No. I just punched this guy underneath this, and the other ones I would do a jump kick after they
Oh
were
yeah,
done
if you
shooting.
get close to
and then
him,
punch.
I think you can stun lock him like you can a lot of the other big guys.
Yep. Yeah, no checkpoint, by the way, also.
No, yeah, I think there is a checkpoint in 4, but it's always after the mid-boss. And, you know, in level 2, they can put it on the first screen, and level 4, they can put it right at the end.
I think it's just the boss.
Oh, you're right. I think there is only one boss in this stage.
And he's a real jerk.
Because you don't get the mech. I don't think.
Yeah. Which is good because you get the gun. But it's only good if you have ammo, so we'll see. I couldn't find a way to get any kind of decent hits on him without taking a bunch of damage in return. Obviously, we've seen how easy it is to stun lock certain enemies, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was totally possible to just get in there, get up 1 punch, and then it's all over.
Jack on.
Yeah, and I believe it is indeed in the paste bin that you can get random drops from enemies.
Yep. Got a boss now for some girl, 2 health left, is going to try to go for some
Ooh.
punches, but inside the enemy's hitbox. Not
That's
gonna
all
work.
right. I think she'll be able to get the boss on the next one through.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot about what the boss did. I just kind of came in with a lot of health and did a lot of damage.
Yeah, Callback got like a stun lock on the whole thing for level 3. Yeah, there it is. And his little thing blinks in the middle. That's how you know he's
second guy
stun
shows
locked.
up immediately, shoots you in the toes.
They're so fast. And they're like weird and fat. Weird looking robots.
It's like we played Metal Storm for the NES. That's
Oh
another
yeah.
wide as it is tall robot. 1 health left now. Some girl I think is doing big damage. I don't know, he's flickering really hard. Okay, yeah, there it is.
And here we are at the boss with 0 ammo.
Punch in the
and
face, player dead.
Immediately gets punched. Oh no.
I thought the jump kick at the start was going to do it too, so the callback actually lasted longer than I thought. Both players into the first pit. Slightly different ways, but
Yeah. And a stage 5, I don't remember. Maybe it's a boss rush or something. We'll have to see.
no, that's 6. That's not in the goal because it's horrible.
Oh, right.
My time.
What was Myth's time? We kind of had to estimate it.
About 40 minutes.
Yeah, because...
But I think part of that was me playing as Bluejack and then switching.
I think you went and thought it. We were like playing and then some game came up and we did commentary for it, then went back to see the finish.
Yeah.
And I think you were in like this stage or stage 3 or something. Yeah, but it was around 40 minutes. These players are doing quite well. But this is a difficult stage. And I actually don't remember 5.
Yeah, but like as I'm watching them, I'm not thinking like, oh man, they're doing so much better than me. Like it seems about the same. So I think my time
It's true.
included like 15 minutes of Blue Jack or something at the start. Then again, maybe I was just on this really annoying stage 4 for that long. Some girl just overestimated her reach just a tiny little bit.
Yeah, this guy jumps over your shots too.
Yeah. There's a lot that sucks about this guy. Player dead. Back to the start of the stage.
Yeah, it's rough. Oh, got the health pickup. Some girl is respawning these guys.
There's a
For
more
weapon
optimal
ammo.
way to wiggle back and forth where you get guys spawning on both sides. So like you go and jump kick one guy and that brings you far enough to the side of the screen to spawn another guy and then repeat.
She was just trying to get health. She
Yeah.
should try and get weapon ammo though.
Well, she hasn't even seen the boss or have any
That's
reason
true.
to suspect that she would absolutely need ammo to deal with him.
Here's this robot.
Oh god.
Oh no, don't leave him alive.
If you leave him alive, it gets bad. He does not come back though. He just leaves. But he's so big.
There is
probably
not a
gonna get
metal jack fight after the ninja guy in this level. It just ends.
hit. Yeah.
So some girl is running into the Mega Man problem. We're going left and scrolling the screen back, and then back to the right makes the enemy respawn.
Yeah. Which
Yeah,
you'd think they would have worked out by the SNES days, but
It's too
Ninja
complicated.
Gaiden is absolutely horrible for that. Like it has like every enemy is like that in those games, and then so many of them when they first appear on screen, the first thing they make you want to do is back up. All right, Callback is getting some hits in, I think, but I don't think a stun lock is a thing here. So you can see like you just trade a lot of the time.
there is a crouch, yeah. The crouch is quite useful, as we've seen so far from these players.
Gets you under a couple attacks. See, some girls are just not getting any drops. Again,
Oh, there we go. Got some ammo.
5 gunshots. Callback doing the same thing now. Or maybe not.
Nice. This is smart.
Ooh, ducks the punch.
This is really the only location. I don't really remember level 5, but I don't think you had to grind there.
No. It's a weird level. It's like really big and open. Those
I'm sure I'll remember when I see it again.
those big muscle guys make a return. Some girl's got 15 shots with the gun.
That's awesome. I think this and
Oh.
Callback has 10.
She's
Oh no,
using-
wasting the gunshots on some girl doesn't know.
It's definitely pretty reasonable to use them on these big robots. When you don't know what else.
It's true. Oh no. Did Callback die? Keeps the shots.
Yeah, we'll lose the shots if you game over. Though
makes sense.
maybe it gives you some when you game over. I don't remember. Probably not.
I can't confirm that player dead.
Player dead.
Excellent.
The boss jump kicked and it's just
He's like, what are you gonna do about it? I just kicked you in the face. You gonna come fight me?
Well, some girls
Okay.
say well.
This
she's
works.
just jump kicking in and it's just working.
When the boss has like iframes when you do, it's kind of a hard concept. You know what I'm talking about? Some games do that.
Oh, it's dead.
Like
It's dead.
Perfect.
Easy. I don't know what you guys are hyping this guy up for.
The jump kicks.
you saw him kill Callback a couple times.
Yeah, but I also saw some girl kill him first try.
that's true.
No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
how you know you got a good mystery player.
Some girl really just caught up a lot, like was behind by a whole stage and now is ahead.
Oh, these guys! I forgot about
Yeah.
them. These are the same guys. They just look different. They're wearing big ol' armor now.
So there's like
they're literally already palette swapping. There's only like 4 enemies in this game.
well, palette swap is a bit disingenuous. It's got a completely different sprite.
That's true.
Um,
There's probably a word for that.
I don't know if there's like branching paths here. Some girl is doing exactly what I did, which is to just go up when you can go up.
I don't think there is.
Oh my god, this guy is just
Ooh.
bullying her super hard. That's
Oh,
it. Player dead.
dead.
That was so brutal.
Yeah.
It was like 6 hits in quick succession.
You just walk in and there's a bodybuilder robot and he's like, not today. He takes you down. Oh, look at all these shots.
Oh yeah, Callback. Does it?
Yeah,
That's the myth
The gun
strat.
is really good.
It also just basically stun locks enemies as well.
This is a really close race.
Yeah, this could still go either way, I think. The 4th level was harder for sure, but the 5th level's got a couple challenges.
I don't remember the boss.
I think I just did a lot of charge punches while like hiding in a safe place.
Nice, got the stun lock.
When I look at this screen, I feel like the background should like do like some parallax effect. But it,
Yeah,
but it
you'd think
doesn't.
so.
Like a better
No.
game would have a parallax effect here. Oh, jack up!
Jack on.
Jack on, sorry.
Oh,
Oh god,
it
It's
sounds
just
like
a
it says
guy.
fuck off.
It's just a
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Oh,
This
yeah,
guy's
it's just a
kinda hard.
man.
it's M. Bison. In green.
This guy's hard. Once he gets on top of you, it's really hard to deal with him.
Whoa!
Yeah, and he's got a gun in his chest.
Player
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, like the rest of the time you have to fight big alien robots, and then you just fight a Nazi with a gun in his chest. At the mech.
The
It's
most
scary.
terrifying enemy of all.
That was like the mid boss, right?
No, that was
No.
full on boss. If you transform Jack on, that's the boss.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, stage 5 is another short one, like 4.
Saiho finished actually in 25 minutes, 34 seconds, so
Oh,
got a
nice.
stun lock on the boss.
I mean, 4 was pretty long, 3 was short.
Yeah, 3 was a
Oh,
one
yeah,
shot
I
for
guess-
callback.
When I say short, I mean no midpoint.
Hmm.
3 was short because it was easy. There also is a timer. I can't imagine you ever running out, but there is a timer that counts down from 6 minutes.
Callback is intentionally, but doesn't like he doesn't know that there's no checkpoint in this stage.
It's true.
Man, this green Hitler is really annoying.
Yeah, he's strong.
Yeah, if you can land that punch, you get a whole bunch more punches, but it's really hard to get that first punch. So callback didn't go up immediately. We'll see if there's some jank with the stage layout.
You get red Hitler.
I'm getting pretty worried. Callback's been walking to the right for a long time.
Oh, health. wanna see what's there.
Oh, Pika Pals, here he is.
Some gun ammo?
Oh god. Play at that.
There's got to be something going on down there. The
Oh no!
platforms died.
Some girl went left. Let's get 2 bodybuilders.
Oh. I wonder if Callback doesn't even realize those are platforms, right? They don't stand out much more than these red pillars.
Wait, does the boss start by
Yeah.
saluting?
Uh-huh.
Of course he does. Oh, play.
Ooh.
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, some girl found a way to get under the boss and just barely punch him in the back, and it's just a dead end. It's just a frickin' dead end over here.
That's so
Man.
sad.
Oh.
We should have just rejected this thing.
It's true.
You had so much fun when this was announced, when you played this, and now you're like, maybe this was a terrible idea.
Oh, man.
We've made a terrible mistake.
There, what?
Oh,
yeah, okay, Callback, clip
okay,
the corner,
okay.
realizes
Okay,
it's a
yeah.
thing. Okay, thank God.
Some girl fell down.
Now she's gonna be like, alright, well, they wouldn't put all this nothing over here, right?
I see. So it's a return. It's for if you fall later on.
You can
And you need
walk
to
all the way
return.
back?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Great. Some
Oh, no.
girl is not going up.
This time
And
some girl's exploring.
okay.
So it's parity at least. At the word.
Callback's going back to the left. I don't think there's anything there.
Oh, after jumping up? Yeah. Maybe there would be like shots. Also, Callback has a lot of shots.
I have no idea why some girl's doing this. Has already been to the boss.
Maybe
Is
there's
hoping that there's
a
something
different
interesting
boss.
over here.
Welcome to Warp Zone.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty unlikely.
Yes, it really is. Oh, Callback got bodybuilded. And
Whatever I did to the jumping attack to bait out the uppercut.
So sad.
she's like in
Some girl says
disbelief.
I'm gonna die.
She's in
This
disbelief.
sucks.
Maybe because she had to take an intentional game over anyway. She was like, well, with this life, let me just see what's over here.
Okay. Jack on.
Oh, it's true. You can go get shots and then die.
Oh, get the shots. Oh, don't.
She doesn't want them.
Doesn't need him for these robots, and
Oh.
can't use him as a robot.
Oh, right.
Man, if Callback one-shots the boss.
No way. 3 HP.
It's possible,
Get the
but
stun.
unlikely.
Jack on. The start frame of the boss. Just Jesus Christ.
No, this is this probably couldn't have made it over for more than one reason.
Oh man, when he does the gun attack, it's just bad. It's just
Yeah.
bad all around.
It's like up, down, middle, jump, don't jump, jump.
Oh, he's just.
Yeah, like there's no debate even what it is.
Yeah.
It's
No.
just clear that they did their best to make it as clear as possible.
Oh man.
At least you're fighting. You know, we're the good guys here.
Oh, some girl has like a loop.
Yeah, she was doing some of this on an earlier attempt. It's not so easy, but it's a thing.
I
for
think if
sure.
she does it with like 6 HP, entering the boss fight, that can work.
Yeah.
Yeah, M. Bison. Which I recently learned is like a mistake. Like, obviously the boxer is supposed to be named M. Bison, like Mike Bison, like Mike Tyson.
Yeah. So in fighting game community circles, they call him Dictator.
Yeah.
And we have
M.
Boxer
Bison
and Claw.
got switched to the Dictator, who was originally Vega.
Yeah, and then
Vega, as we know him, was originally Balrog.
Why did they do it?
To get around copyright stuff. They didn't want a boxer named so close to Mike Tyson.
Yeah, and so now we have Boxer, Dictator, and Claw.
Yep.
It's like
Player dead.
Player dead.
I just learned that there's a company that made a game called Nocturne.
Oh, I
In the
I really
90s.
like what Some Girl is doing.
Oh yeah, this is good.
It's like you really gotta be on your toes to get those hits in, because otherwise you just fall behind the cycle.
Well, he's on his
Oh,
toes.
look at these punches!
Oh, he's down!
So good!
36-38 is the time.
Oh my god, what a race!
I'm glad the weird stage design.
Oh, we're going
the
left
final
now.
stage wasn't a big thing. Yeah, so this one you start in the robot and you fight all of the bosses. And it sucks because probably you took a bunch of damage to beat each of the bosses before in the robot, and you fight all of the bosses. Yeah.
Hello,
Hello.
Hi.
man. What a match! What a close match. It went back and forth there. Callback was also on the boss, but you took him down. Took down Mecha Hitler.
Yeah.
With the gun.
I mean, I just got the right position and then mashed punch. That's how every boss in this game goes.
Yes, it is. So the other character that I initially played this as before, because we got it submitted, it didn't have the character locked, has no gun and moves like slower, so you can barely make those jumps in stage 4. Like
Those
they're
are
like frame
tight.
perfect. Yeah, they're already tight.
I didn't hate this game, but man, I
Same.
wish it were better.
Yeah, isn't it weird that you don't hate it even though it's this quality?
I mean, like, it's like satisfying enough. Some of the enemies were just ridiculous. So, like the punch guys and the robot reskin of the punch guys in Stage 5.
Yeah,
What'd
both
you think
of
of
you had a different strat.
Yeah.
So whenever you jump, it baits an uppercut out of them.
Yeah.
And so I would jump, bait the uppercut, and then jump in and jump kick, and then jump out, and the out baits another uppercut, and then in kick, out bait, in kick, out bait.
Yeah,
But you guys would get in close and get that one punch.
Unlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you hit them once and you're in range, they can't do anything if you just keep mashing the punch button.
And then you found the safe spot in the middle of the second boss, where they just jump over you the whole
They
time.
don't do anything.
Yeah. No, if when we put this in Kuso Grande, we can just like make it so you have to play the blue jack. And then it'll be fine.
I don't know what else is there to say. I was surprised when Stage 4 ended.
Yeah, so that guy was super hard for me. I got to him like 4 or 5 times. I couldn't beat him without like farming a bunch of shots and shooting the hell out of him, which is what Callback ended up doing.
Oh, okay.
But you just got some jump kicks and it worked out.
Yeah, you could outrange it pretty well with jump kicks, then it was run away whenever you jump kicked it.
I rarely jump kicked with the mech. Or no, you don't actually turn into the mech.
That's not a mech fight.
Yeah.
But I was surprised the stage ended because it was like, oh, where's the mech?
Yeah, you don't
I
even
just
jack on.
Punched it, dude. Exactly. No.
Well, Callback is doing sort of what you did, except is not doing punch combos, is charging a punch while he loops back and forth underneath.
Oh darn! There's no way for you to show the jack on cutscene on your stream, is there? It's really good. They skipped it every time, but it's like really good. You should just go back to level 1 and do the jack on cutscene.
Also, I'm pretty sure the charge attack just does like 1 punch worth of damage.
It
Yeah,
does
I
very
never-
little.
I never figured that out.
It's a full screen attack, but it does like 1 punch worth of damage. It's really slow. It was only good on like I said, stage 2, where you could just sit there the entire time and slowly charge it up and do a small amount of damage, charge back up, do a small amount of damage. Even then, I'm not totally convinced it was worth it. I think their cycles would have linked up enough that you could just punch both of them.
You know, when we went through it, or when I did the first few levels and Myth played the rest, I watched him play it. The charge shot was strong. I took down, but I mean, it was slow. but it seemed consistent.
Yeah, that's why I used it so much on boss 2, it's just the consistency.
Yeah.
It just felt weird, like the entire time I was like, man, is there like another mechanic for fighting enemies? I don't understand. I was like, I checked the case like 5 times, like, am I missing a button? Like, why can't I do anything except this like shitty punch?
The only thing you could do is jump kick. That's the only thing that's even moderately effective.
Yo,
Oh.
callback, dot done.
Nice.
Callback with the punches. Combination of charge attacks and some punches to get it done with the 1 health clutch.
Yeah, I don't. The charge attack is like ever worth it unless you have a safe spot.
Hello.
Oh, I
Callback.
almost like the one with the 2 that jump at you. I think that was level 2. I used exclusively the charge attack because that way I
that's
didn't
where
have
I
to
used
get the
it.
range of them.
The
Yeah.
other bosses, it sucked. It takes so
Yeah,
long
I
to charge,
mean-
and it does like no damage.
I mean, the problem is, especially with that 5th one, like he just doesn't get into a good stun lock most of the time, and if you're in front of him when he starts shooting, you're just dead.
Yeah, the bullets are.
You can't dodge them. There's not.
I'm
Like,
It's bad news if that
you
happens.
can kind of jump over one, but your jump is so slow that you'll just land into the next one. Yeah.
Yeah, I did get a pretty good punch stun lock on the last one.
Yeah, I eventually managed with just 1 peg of health left to be behind him and punching him as he was stuck in the gun. But otherwise, I
Ooh.
just over and over on that stage.
Yeah, stage
And
5 was brutal.
Four was pretty unfair with its checkpoints too.
There were
As
no
in, there were
checkpoints.
no checkpoints.
Exactly.
So you were ahead by, I don't know, not like a lot, but like a fair margin. Callback going into stage 4, and you reach the boss 3 times, I think, by the time some girl got there her first time. And she managed to one-shot him. She just spaced out some jump kicks really well. Which
Really?
I was not able to do, and definitely it seemed like
Yeah,
you were not
I
able to do
tried
either.
jump kicking him, but it just didn't really work.
You could
on
just
him the same
decide
way.
to do stuff when you go in.
Yeah,
it seemed.
it's really hard to predict anything he's doing, so I eventually just farmed up enough gun and just shot him.
Yeah, that's what I did. And then it takes a long time because the drop rate is not so good on the gun ammo.
Not, no.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of stage 5, shoutouts to like the bottom section for existing for some reason.
Yeah, I went like 3 times to the end of that before I realized that you could go up instead.
Yeah, when you clipped that corner and realized that was a platform that you were walking past, I let out a big sigh of relief because I was like,
oh no.
this game was borderline like gonna be rejected, but I had a weird amount of fun with it. So
Yeah, I liked it overall, honestly.
yeah, but then I was watching that like weird where you could just walk right and lose like a minute going the wrong way or something. It was like, ooh, that's not good. That's not. I didn't realize it would just
I
let
went all
you
the way to
keep
the
going.
end, so except like I was going up, then one time I fell down. I was like, wait, there's more stage over here. Like, what if there's
Yeah, I mean,
something good?
The problem was
wasn't.
when I was going right, I was so near death, I wasn't sure if it was like, am I just supposed to kill a few more guys until it unlocks the scroll, or it wasn't until I landed on the platform that I realized that no, this was the one level that doesn't just have you go as far right as you can.
Yeah, I had been to the boss before, and then I was like, oh, there's more stage there. What if there's like a super gun or something? Like, I don't know.
That would be awesome.
It would
That
be
a
awesome.
mechanic.
This
That
game's
would
not
mean that-
interesting enough to do that.
Yeah, that there was something
Yeah.
happening in the game.
Anyways, I gotta get going, but thank you all for hosting the race. Thanks for racing, Callback, and good luck with the rest of your races.
Yep, GG, good luck to you as well.
Well, Callback, you're not out of it yet, I'm pretty sure, right? I just said that, but I realize I'm not convinced that this is a winner's match, but I think it is, right?
It is. They both had a win already, I believe.
Okay. So, yes, you're not out of it yet. You played... Oh, we've looked at this already, and I forget already. What did you play in your previous match?
It was Clue Clue against Syra Hydra.
That's
Right. Yeah, so you got a... I don't even know what this is. It's like a platformer / beat 'em up game. And then Clue Clue Land defies any attempt to put it into a genre. I would just call it an arcade game.
I mean, you might categorize it among lawnmowers a little bit.
It's true. You actually already have an opponent, BMAC Attack in the losers bracket. So you already could schedule your match if you so desired. And some
Right.
girl fights the winner of El Cheese Boy and the Mexican Runner. Exciting. And we have another give game. We have a double even.
Whoa. Exciting
I'll
stuff.
let you guys get to that. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'll see you when I have my next match.
All right. Best of luck on your next match. That was Callback, everyone.